We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Mavericks are coming to town. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Coming in off the road, the Pistons are back in Detroit for this game. And, of course, D'Angelo Russell. Team moving on here without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal. To make, because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky, no matter what you get in return.
And it goes down 2 points. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
That's a pretty slick dribble move from the big guard in Cunningham. That's how you create some separation.
Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Here are the Mavericks now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive. They hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. To the middle. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Tenacious on the inside. Davis great at getting interior positioning. Oh, man. Yeah, the defender completely shook and off balance with that slick move from Cade. Got just enough room to shoot it.
We're talking about Trae Young here, G.A. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Drawing the foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And so it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Durant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Outside for Davis. Duren pulls it in. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Pass to Duren. Here's Ivy. Cunningham looking it over. Driving to the basket. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. 3 on the clock. Here's Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson with it. Picked up by Barrett. Pass to Ivy. It's stolen by Barrett. Fast break, Dallas. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Barnes making sure that his teammates stay involved.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harris with it. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Now Ivy. Scoreless thus far. And Detroit with another turnover here. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Pistons making a change here. 2024, Brent, was a momentous year for Scotty Barnes. His first All-Star appearance.
Well, Kevin, an amazing accomplishment for such a young player, but it feels like we're just scratching the surface. There's been so much exploratory with Scotty Barnes. What I'm interested in the maturation process is when Scotty makes winning the most important thing, where he's pushing his teammates and taking on responsibility. That's when he's going to cross over into superstar.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Stewart. That one goes in.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
It's deflected.
But Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Pass to Lively. Stewart with the steal. LeVert with it. Lays it up off the glass. LeVert's got 5 points so far.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Here's Young. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Holland. Back to LeVert. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Barrett. The putback. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. It could go. That shot misses. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. And the 17. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Count it.
Well, inside, Barnes knows he has to fully commit. You don't finish against contact by going in there with half the effort.
Down low. It's deflected. Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Barnes outside. Stolen by Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Pass to Ivy. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Pistons trailing. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at punting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And going out of bounds, last touch by Barnes. Both teams will make substitutions. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. That's a 2 from Cunningham. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Count the basket.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. The kick out to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Good on the three-point shot. Cunningham's got 7 points.
No doubt Cunningham has that extended range for him. It's about becoming much more consistent.
Barrett, no good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Thompson outside. Pass to Duren. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Duren's got the lead up to 1 now for Detroit.
This is why Duren shoots such a high percentage. He picks those smart shots within his range.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Takes it inside. And Cunningham with the slam.
Ignoring the defense and cutting to get the shot. That's a great play from Cade.
Detroit leading by 4. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Phenomenal strength there by AD to take the hit and finish that one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick and roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's Davis. Holland with the rebound. The Pistons leading. 1:53 left in the second quarter. Here's Lanier. No scoring in this one. There's the triple. Another three for Detroit.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Payne for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pistons leading by 9. Here's Reed. It's deflected. They get it back. Pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Duren, one of the league's most powerful players. He doesn't mess around close to the basket.
And that one's good by Davis.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Here's Lanier. And a miss there on the triple. 55 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Carter. Going inside. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And the Mavericks making a change here. .34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Back to LeVert. They get it back. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Mavericks trail by 9.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Lanier. With 4 seconds on the clock. Great D that time from Payne. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And so Young will bring it up for the Mavericks. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
Pistons leading by 7. Cunningham outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
The #1 pick in the 2021 NBA draft, Cunningham is a tall PG with an incredible skill set.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. From deep three-point territory. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. Barnes takes it off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Scotty Barnes.
The defense knows that's where Scotty Barnes does most of his work, but they still can't stop him.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Barrett. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Cunningham. And he's good on the 3-ball. Cunningham's got 17 now.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pistons leading by 9. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. From 12 feet out. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Barnes. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
The kick out to Cunningham. Driving inside. And there it is for him. Cunningham's got 19 points.
And Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
Barnes outside. Shoots over Duren. Here's Lively. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, charging past the defense, and with that size, Cade able to get up and jam it down.
Inside. It's stolen by Duren. Ivy with it. Picked up by Barrett. And Davis sends it back. Outside Barrett. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way. You look at R.J. Barrett on TV, you don't realize the guy is 6'6", 214. He's got that size along with the shooting ability and a nice overall game.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
And the dunk by Reed.
And all around threat. LeVert is skilled at sizing up defenses and exploiting them in that pick and roll.
Pass to Lively. Outside, Bane. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lanier. It's good from long range. And now it's an 11-point Piston lead.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Young drives in. Davis gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Davis has got 10.
And the defense will settle for AD shooting threes. Better that than him going inside.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Stewart. Here's Reed. And another three for Detroit.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
For three, Barrett. Another three for Dallas.
And get some payback there. Barrett went to the arc, eager to answer with that three.
Here's Holland. Pass to Reed. Now here's LeVert. Pocket 6. Back to Reed. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Holland, no good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Banton. Still yet to score. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paul Reed. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. No good on the quick three. Pistons leading by 8. Here's Lanier. Into the lane. And Bane pulls it down. And the shot goes in from Lanier. Lanier's got his third bucket of the night. Here's Banton. And so it's the Detroit Pistons going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And it's Detroit's ball. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. Harris a screen. Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
This time, Cunningham putting the defender in a no-win situation, unless he's considered the winner.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too. And Cunningham, with that #1 selection, lots of expectations for him. So a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at. But he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. This is the most they've led by 13 points. From the arc. He's off on that one.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I love Cade Cunningham just playing this way, an electric player when he takes advantage.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And I feel like there's been an old-school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Detroit leading by 14. Ivy, no one around him. Misses the three.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And Cade getting up that time.
Mavericks trailed by 16. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Banton. Driving in. It's good. Banton's got his first basket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Pass to Banton. From past the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Banton's got 5 points in the quarter. Detroit leading by 13. And here's Ivy. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Cunningham. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Carter. Fires away from way outside. Rebound, Detroit. At one point, they led by 16. Thompson outside. He tries for three. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Cunningham. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Knocked away. And they're moving it up. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Banton. From outside the arc. Dallas again missing. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, big man Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Here's Young. It's blocked.
And that length of Duren enables him to deliver an emphatic denial.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons leading by 17. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. That free throw missing. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Detroit.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Cade Cunningham.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
4 on the shot clock. Back to Duren.
Defense has to know Duren will not back off. He wants to get down there and be physical.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 17-point game. Pass to Bane. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Duren slams it in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand
monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining.